Being able to create some space for herself, yes. This looks embarrassingly slow. To run an offense that she's really more 15 to 17 feet off the ball at all times, kind of like a Kevin Garnett. Right? Feel somebody on your left side, like Pope says. Feel somebody on your left side, turn right. Feel somebody on your right side, turn left.
Angel Reese's workout video is blowing up online, but not for the reasons she hoped. While she's out there practicing jump shots and perimeter moves, her finishing percentage near the rim sits at a shocking 39.1%, one of the worst in the league. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are showing exactly what championship-level training looks like. Their videos reveal coaches working on specific weaknesses, targeted drills, and actual game-ready skills. The difference couldn't be more obvious, and basketball legends like Shaq and Lisa Leslie are noticing. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Did you see Angel Reese's workout video that's blowing up all over social media? It's not for the reasons she wanted, and the basketball world is going crazy over it. Angel thought she was showing off some impressive skills, but fans and analysts are calling her out big time.
Working on her midi, working on her mid-range game, 15 to 17 feet out. We don't really see that with the Angel Reese workout videos. We see a lot of this, a lot of jump shots.
The video features Reese knocking down jump shots and working on her outside game, which sounds great until you actually look at what's happening on the court during real games. Here's what's wild. Angel Reese is practicing three-pointers and mid-range jumpers in her viral video when the stats show that's absolutely not what she needs to work on right now. Basketball is a game of priorities, and Reese's priorities in training seem completely disconnected from reality. She's focusing on perimeter shooting when her biggest struggle is literally putting the ball in the basket from close range. You know what's shocking? Angel Reese shot just 39.1% from the field last season. That's not just bad, it's one of the worst percentages in the entire WNBA for a starting player. For someone who plays primarily in the paint, that's a glaring problem that needs immediate attention. Instead of working on finishing at the rim, where most of her shots come from, she's practicing the exact opposite skills in her video.
Angel Reese, back in the gym, working on her pull up, bang. Dribble, dribble, shot, dribble, dribble, pull up. Maybe we'll take it to the lane from 15 feet out on a drive, but not too much post plays.
What makes this situation even more frustrating is when you compare her approach to what the Indiana Fever are doing in their training videos. The Fever aren't playing around. They're showing detailed, targeted workouts where coaches are identifying specific weaknesses for each player and addressing them directly. Their videos aren't glamorous social media posts. They're actual skill development sessions designed to make real improvements. And get this, basketball legends aren't staying quiet about it. Shaquille O'Neal and Lisa Leslie have both publicly advised Reese to focus on improving her layups and post moves.
Being able to create some space for herself, yes. This looks embarrassingly slow. Right? Feel somebody on your left side, like Pope says. Feel somebody on your left side, turn right. Feel somebody on your right side, turn left.
These are two Hall of Famers with multiple championships between them who know exactly what it takes to dominate in the paint. Yet Reese's workout video shows she's completely ignoring their expert advice. That's like having Michael Jordan tell you how to improve your jump shot and then deciding to practice half-court heaves instead. The contrast gets even sharper when you watch Indiana Fever's training footage. Their development coach Keith Porter is working directly with players on footwork, finishing techniques, and game-specific scenarios. He's not just running them through generic drills. He's creating tailored workouts that address each player's specific needs. This is exactly what championship caliber teams do, and it's paying dividends on the court. Let's talk about what these numbers actually mean for her team. Reese's 39.1% field goal percentage is actively hurting the Sky's offense. When your forward is missing more than 60% of her shots, that's a problem no amount of rebounding can fix.
No, it is not in slow motion. This is just what we have to work with right now. that you see her working on her post moves, working around finishing around the basket, finishing around the rim.
Compare that to Aaliyah Boston, who plays the same position but shot an impressive 55.2% as a rookie. That's a massive 16 percentage point difference between two players in similar roles. Basketball trainers watching Reese's mechanics have pointed out some serious flaws that aren't being addressed in her social media workouts. She has a noticeably low release point and a pushing motion rather than a smooth shooting stroke. These mechanical issues lead to inconsistent results and explain a lot of her finishing problems. Yet none of these fundamental issues appear to be the focus of her training sessions based on what she's choosing to share.
But this is a positive sign because there is no brace on Angel Reese's hand, right? There's not too many practice videos that have been released on the Angel Reese front that doesn't involve her working with Lisa Leslie. Angel Reese back in the gym practicing the 15 to 17 foot, but we see a lot in the Angel Reese practice footage.
The craziest stat that nobody's talking about? Nearly 40% of Reese's rebounds last season came after her own missed shots. Think about that for a second. While her rebounding numbers look impressive on paper, a huge chunk of them come from cleaning up her own misses. This essentially inflates her rebounding stats while highlighting her finishing problems. She's creating her own rebounding opportunities by missing shots she should be making. This is what separates players who become legends from those who just have potential. The greats identify their weaknesses and attack them relentlessly. They don't avoid the hard work or focus on skills they already have. They zero in on their limitations and overcome them. Kobe Bryant wasn't known for practicing his already great jump shot. He was notorious for spending hours perfecting aspects of his game that needed work. The fundamental difference between championship-level training and social media workouts couldn't be more obvious. One builds real, transferable skills that translate to game situations. The other builds followers, engagement, and a brand that might not be backed up by on-court production.
To run an offense that she's really more 15 to 17 feet off the ball at all times, kind of like a Kevin Garnett. And I see that when she's close around the basket finishing on layups, she's shooting 42% and crash the boards, Angel. This might be what Tyler Marsh actually has planned for Angel Reese.
It's the difference between substance and style, between development and display. When you look at what's happening with the Fever versus Angel Reese, you're seeing two completely different philosophies in action. Indiana is building a championship machine where every workout has purpose, every drill addresses specific weaknesses, and every player fits into the larger vision. That's how great teams are built. Meanwhile, Reese is at a career crossroads. Her viral workout videos might rack up likes, but they're not addressing what could make her truly dominant. The basketball world sees this disconnect clearly. The question isn't just about listening to legends' advice, it's about whether Reese wants to be remembered for her social media presence or her actual basketball legacy. What's your take?